When it came to women getting the vote, Victor was all for it. And he expressed it in his own way, which was heavy satire. So he opens his column up, and he's sitting down talking to his mother. "Yea, mother, I am here by your side now to have a quiet chat with you and to talk about things that interest you and me. To you, mother, I owe a debt that never can be repaid. Years ago, dear mother, you went down into the valley in the shadow to give me birth. Now that I have the experience of age, I know that you suffered upon that occasion. For me, you willingly faced death, and then how you loved me when the crisis was past. You nursed me at your breast, giving to me of your very life that I might live. You stood by my crib with sleepless eyes when I was sick. You kept the long night vigil, dear mother, because you could not sleep when you knew my life was in danger. When the fevered waves swept my brow, it was your loving touch that smoothed me to rest and sleep. And how cool and satisfying was your hand as it brushed back my childish curls. And how sweet were your words as you told me how sorry you were that your little man was ill. It was you, mother, who first taught me to read. You went to school with me that first day and helped me to feel at home in the big room where I was to commence my education. When troubles assailed me, on and on and on, he goes. While I learned many things of my teacher, dear mother, the real hard problems of earth I learned at your knee. I owe to you all the gratitude due to one who taught me best how to meet trials and difficulties of life. When I came to pick and choose a wife for myself, it was you who gave me such sweet counsel and valued advice. Your kindly teaching in my youth opened for me a greater manhood, and your precepts 1,000 times more than those of any other made for success and happiness." And he talks about how his dad was a pretty good guy, but he really could, never could go to his dad like he could go to his mother, and she was counsel for advice and all of this stuff. And then he gets to his point. And he says, "But mother, you haven't brains enough to vote." And then he does the same thing with his sister. And then he does the same thing with his dear wife. And ending each one of those with, "But mother, or sister, or dear wife, you haven't brains enough to vote." And of course he means just the opposite. That got picked up and ran and published all over America. And Victor Hugo Lovejoy was thought to be one of those who helped bring suffrage into reality 4 years later. So